Another thing that he discussed was listing agents. I don't know if you guys have gotten a Zillow call yet, but I've had a few where they say, are you the listing agent? And that, again, off script, you're like, where do I go from here? How do I handle this? This is obviously, the way he phrases this is not specifically just for Zillow calls, but anyone who is calling in about a property and think that it would be best to work with a listing agent. Obviously, you guys have your own way of handling that objection, but let's take a look at how Dale frames it. It's super cool the way he does this. It just feels natural. It doesn't feel like he's like digging his shoes in the ground and saying, no, you can't talk to them. But he's adding value. And again, once people start talking, it's not like they want to repeat their story multiple times for different people. So it's all about building rapport. Let's see where we start for this one.
Let's go over to talk to listing agents, okay? Now, you can take a couple of steps. Let's role play this, all right? We'll go with Allie again. Allie, you're inquiring about 123 Main Street. Don't try to stump the coach. Just say that you're calling to talk. Your first line is, yeah, I just wanted to talk to the listing agent about the property. All right. So Zillow's connecting me now. Hi, Allie. This is Dale with Amazing Realty. How are you today?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Doing great. Looks like you're interested in 123 Main Street. When would you like to go see it?
I would like to go see it later this week.
Okay, fantastic. When works for you? Nope, you're supposed to tell me that you're calling for the listing agent.
Oh, first thing. Okay.
Yeah, let's do it again. So looks like you're interested in 123 Main Street. When would you like to go see it?
Yeah, I would like to speak to the listing agent, please.
Okay, excellent. Is that to ask questions or to set an appointment to see it?
Yeah, I just have a bunch of questions and I would just like to be in touch with them.
Okay, excellent. What questions do you have?
I have a whole list, so if you could just connect me.
All right, how about this? I'm going to have you email the list of questions over to me. If these all work out for you, I'd love to show that property to you. And it is really getting booked up right now with a lot of buyers in the market. So what day and time would work best for you if those questions are what you want to hear?
Do you have the listing agent's name?
There we go. Okay, now listen, I got through listing agent, I think, was it 3 times? 2 times or 3 times?
3?
Yeah. Okay, everybody. Did I get shaken in any way? Am I the listing agent for that property? No. I'm in the line at the grocery store. I don't even know what property it is. Okay? I have no idea. I'm not the listing agent. I don't care. But you'll notice all I did is I just moved on to, first of all, great, what questions do you have? And she's like, oh, I have a whole list. I'd like to talk with the listing agent about it. Great, email those over to me. Now, people don't normally say a whole list of questions. They'll normally give you the 1 or 2 questions that they have, right? Here's what I would say. If you can avoid listing agent without, like, I didn't argue with her about listing agent. I didn't try to convince her that she needs a buying agent. Did any of you hear me do any of that stuff? No. I'm pretty sure that some of you have done that stuff in the past, right? Yes, you have. Okay, you don't have to do that. It's much simpler than that. Just act as if, right? Hey, I want to talk to the listing agent. Fantastic. Did you want to make an appointment to go see it? Go ahead, Allie.
What if they call you out on avoiding the question?
And okay, let's do that. Well, let's not do the avoiding, call me out and avoiding the question yet. Here's why. I'm going to tell you something, Allie. In the, I don't know, thousands and thousands of conversations that I've ever had with people, I've only had 1 or 2 really weird ones who call you out on not answering the question specifically, okay? It's like that one weird person that will stand the wrong direction in an elevator. There's not that many of them, okay? So what can happen though, is sometimes you get that person who only wants to talk to the listing agent, they'll keep repeating that to you. That does happen. And I just want to point out that that's probably, I don't know, of the people that ask about listing agent, that's maybe 10% of the time. So I'm going to have you push me on specifically, or I want you to go for listing agent like 2 times. And then on the 3rd time, I want you to say, are you the listing agent? Okay. All right. So Allie, looks like you're interested in 123 Main Street. When would you like to go see it?
Yeah, I have some questions first. Are you, I would like to speak to the listing agent.
Okay, great. What questions do you have?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just curious about, the pool and the air conditioning. So if I could, can you connect me to the listing agent?
Yeah, absolutely. So if those things work out for you, do you want to go see the property?
Are you the listing agent?
You know what? We may be the listing brokerage, but we carry a lot of listings here, and I'd have to look that up to know. So are you interested in making an appointment if those things work out for you, or do you just have questions about it?
Yeah, I mean, if it all comes together, I would like to go see the property.
Okay. Now, I don't have my laptop or my MLS open. Okay. Can I truthfully say, most of you can truthfully say, we could be the listing brokerage. I don't know. Is that true?
As long as it's a true statement, you can make it.
It is a true statement, everybody, right? Now, if you are the sole owner of your brokerage and you know damn sure that that's not your listing, you're going to have to come up with something else. Okay. But if you work at a brokerage that carries any number of listings and you haven't looked it up in the MLS, like good old Uncle Dale told you not to, then you can make that truthful statement.
What,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What if they tell you, I just want to talk to the listing agent because I already have a buyer. I already have an agent.
Excellent. Okay, great. Thank you for segueing us into our next objection, Julie. Now, if someone says that they have an agent, which happens frequently with people going on Zillow and whatever other websites, there's a couple of things that you can do, okay? And this goes back to value, don't know, devalue. All right. So it also depends on the conversation that you're having with somebody. If they are very direct and sound very confident about having an agent, then typically what I would do is I would say, oh, got it. Okay, great. Well, if I show this property to you, I would be representing you if you choose to purchase it. Okay. I'm just going to be straightforward about it. And if they say, no, we would work with our agent, then I'm going to say, okay, great. Now I'm going to go into discovery about agent. So how did you guys happen to end up choosing that agent to work with? And have you signed anything with that agent yet? Okay. So those are the things I'm going to ask. And then in my training, I teach people to ask one more question before you pitch. And that one more question is, what's the benefit to using that agent for your home purchase? Or what's the advantage to you working with that agent over all the other agents? Do you know why I want to ask that question before I pitch?
You want to know if
Do
they
you want
know.
to see or see the type of relationship that they maybe have with them already?
Sort of. I want to know what they value. Agent means deal to me, or agent means relationship to me, or agent means trust to me, or agent means confidence to me, right? Or agent means experience to me. What agent means my mom's not going to be pissed off when I don't use my aunt, right? I want to know those things.
Value statements.
What's that, Brent?
You use your value statements here.
Then I go into my value statements and I tailor my value statements to fit what you said you value. Does that make sense, everybody? Well, I'm using this agent because I know, like, and trust them because I worked with them before. Oh, fantastic. You know, I got to be honest with you, the last 150 clients that my team and I helped purchase a home all reported that the thing they loved most is how much they could trust us and they feel like we're now family. Do you think that value statement would be attractive to somebody who values trust and know, like, and trust? Absolutely.